right. All right. How is everyone doing tonight? Welcome to Future Traditions Fest Experimental Video Showcase. I'm your host, Natalia Rocafuete. And our festival just started. We had an awesome talk with Angelica Negron earlier on her process with plants and data retrieval to make sound, which was amazing. And we're going to be streaming the Jose Martinez artist talk tomorrow before the big showcase where we'll have new original music performances by Las Raras, Jose Martinez, Angelica Negron. And you can join us for that after party too. And it'll be hosted by Felix III. So welcome everyone. Feel free to drop in questions in the chat. I'm here to answer any questions. But let's get started with the show. We have a great first couple of experimental video showcases. First, we'll be having Gelatonin all the way from Arizona. Where Are You Going? And we'll be having Sebastián Llovera from Caracas. Dios es Dios y el brujo es brujo. And then from California, we'll be having Karina Cortez, Memory. Feel free to stick around. I hope you guys have snacks. I got my own snack. I got a Toblerone. I also have a fig bar. So I hope you guys watch all of it. We have some really great programming later on. Let's get started.
Y la cabeza de Dios es Cristo. O sea, la cabeza de Cristo es Dios, y Cristo es la cabeza del hombre, y el hombre es la cabeza de la mujer. O sea, la cosa de Dios. No es que la mujer sea menos que el hombre, no. No vayan a entender así. La mujer es igual, y el hombre es igual en el camino de Dios.
Sería mejor vivir un solo día en el desarrollo de una buena vida de meditación.
Y seguimos alabando y glorificando.
Que vivir 100 años malamente y con una mente indisciplinada.
Usted va a hacer esta oración. Usted quiere, no me gusta más complacer a mí. Señor Jesucristo, vete tú ahí.
Él quiere que vos lo pensáis.
Pero dice que si confieso, ese es el primer paso que uno empieza a dar. Señor Jesucristo, perdona todos mis pecados, bórrame del libro de la muerte, inscríbeme en el libro de la vida y no me borre la base. Yo me acuerdo lo que decía el niño masónico.
Él quiere que vos lo pensáis.
Aquí le sacamos lo malo y le metemos lo bueno. La va a autoexterminar y todo eso. busca cosas de Dios. No, que Dios es la bandera. Dios es Dios y el hombre es hombre. El brujo es brujo y la bruja es bruja. Ahora la oración de fe.
Decía Luis Petra, no me y ahora
tu boca confiesa.
ay Dios.
En esta hora te confieso
Así
que soy pecador. Perdona todos mis pecados. Bórrame del libro de la muerte. Inscríbeme en el libro de la vida. No me borres jamás. Gracias, Señor. Amén. Un aplauso para Dios ahí.
Quítale ese libro, que eso no se quede muerto.
Bebé.
Vamos a jugar.
Nos echamos a pelear muy rápido, dice la Biblia. Fíjate, tú mismo Dios lo dice. El libro de Génesis, 6 o 7 creo. Que Dios se arrepintió de haber hecho el hombre porque nuestros pensamientos,
Eso es que me
lo decimos nosotros, van de continuo a lo malo. Vamos a explicar un momentico. Tú me prestas a mí mismo libro de ahorita, me prestas a mí el libro, te lo doy a las 5 de la tarde. Sácamelo yo voy a ir con la clase que pasé. Cuando son las 5 de la tarde yo no he aparecido. ¿Qué dices tú? Este hombre me tumbó, esto es un mentiroso. Pero tú no sabes si yo vengo del camino y se me pichó un caucho. Y no, el teléfono, el celular se me le fue la pila. Y no puedo comunicarme ni llamarte al momento porque estoy en un sitio que... Pero ya ahí tú estás maldiciendo. Entonces somos muy fáciles de irnos lo malo. Y entonces llego yo a las 7 de la noche, que ya estoy pensando. Entonces ahí donde yo me metí, no puedo llamar, le pido perdón porque yo pensé que me había ocupado. Le pido perdón y yo mando ese video de uno. No, es que te voy a perdonar, hermano, no, esto y esto, yo lo pensé así. Yo no es.
De aquí.
Conoce la verdad. Hay un pueblo
Más de el racimito de plátano que estaba ahí.
En los templos.
De aquí. Más de el racimito de plátano que estaba ahí. De aquí.
Mira, ¿y qué te estás haciendo vos ahí?
¿Cómo se llama? Equivocado.
A ver. Ajá, de que malentar, orega. Me está echando el colmillo por orega.
All right. How did everyone like that first round? We had Sebastian, Karina, and Gelatonin. Starting us off with some chillaxation. Yeah, I see Andy, Universal Punk is here. Tess, Ellie, thank you, Rocio, Connie Cavazos, Chifra de Conchita. Thanks for tuning in. I made this announcement earlier, but make sure to have a snack. Strap on in. So yeah, you can check out our webpage for interviews with the artists, and it has more on the films and their artist statement. I'm obsessed with dreams, so I asked some of them their dreams, and I wanted to read you Gelatonin's dream. So here is her last dream. I'm in a bedroom about to plug in my PS2 to play. I start a game and then feel scared out of nowhere. Two girls, my age, I guess roommates, walk in the room and say something like, "Why are you in here? Don't you know this is a witch's room?" Then I try to walk out of the room, but I'm pulled back to some invisible hand. I keep trying and eventually pull myself out in the hallway and away from the witch spirit thing. One of the other girls gets stuck in the room, and I can hear her screaming. I want to walk away, but I feel bad leaving her. I walk away in the hall room and see her being lifted to the ceiling. I start walking to the room to help her, but also try to wake myself up. It works, and I don't have to deal with this BS anymore. Pretty cool dream, huh? Okay, so up next, we're going to be having AJ Ortiz from Texas, Valera Vicente from Mexico City. Then we have Josue Ramirez from the Rio Grande Valley. We also have another artist from the Rio Grande Valley, Futuro Conjunto. Yeah, and you can check in on our webpage to learn more about these artists and to go follow them on Instagram or Facebook, or, you know, and for the artists who submitted or were able to be part of the stream, I encourage you guys to collaborate and meet each other. So, all right, let's go to set number 2.
Alright, on my way to work. Everything is dandy, everything is fine. No one's looking at me, no one reads my mind. And I'm going to work, and I'm not gonna worry anymore. Yeah. Damn, I'm just trying to focus on work, but oh man, I know that they're looking at me. Oh god. No, just focus. You got that vacation coming up. Just get through the shift and it'll be chill. My friends were right. All I really needed was a vacation. But the world is so big, it's easy to understand why sometimes people feel a little bit small. From everyone and everything. But I just can't help but shake the feeling that someone is still watching me. Who are you? right on my way to work. Everything is dandy, everything is fine. No one's looking at me, no one reads my mind. And I'm going to work, and I'm not gonna worry anymore. Yeah.
Hey, it's me here again, Brad Pitt. Now I know y'all still love me. But anyways, I'm here to tell you about certain events in my life that led me to be the Brad Pitt. You may remember me in the Titanic. Oh wait, no, that was my best friend. But I was in a certain movie called Cool World. I guess I'm in space, aren't I? There's no Nazis up here. What is it, some sort of ad astra? So, anyways, this reminds me of the time when I was in space and then I won an Oscar. The Brad Benjamin Button Pitt. Presenting my award to myself, me and my holy God Jesus Almighty, Brad Pitt. Now I look to my right, and I happen to see my old Boy Scout friend Garth, and he happened to see his imaginary friend. I don't really see him, but I'm sure they have some conversations that are better than any.
Ay, pues que está bien chistoso, Juan, ¿eh? ¿Por qué te estás ahí riendo, bro, eh? Ay, estás triste, según tú. Ay, get over it. Ay, enójate, no me importa, bro. Ajá.
Everyone hear me again? Cool. So wasn't that wonderful? But it's really interesting because it's set in the Rio Grande Valley. And speaking of the Rio Grande Valley, we have Andy here. I know Josue just watched Bruja, Common Firm. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Kind's Music here. Big shout out. Hey, my name's Natalia, and I'm so happy you're here. I hope you're having a relaxing Friday evening because you deserve it. So I'm going to put my bird sounds. Okay. So I wanted to talk a little bit about this festival as well. Just kind of cue in what it's all about. Usually it's in person. Last year I got to be part of it and it was really exciting. I collaborated with a Oaxaca dance troupe and did visuals. Yeah, I got to do the graphics this year and I just want to nerd out a little bit about an archive of the research I did for the flyer. So I'm going to show everyone an exclusive geek out on graphic design right now. So the poster for this festival was inspired by a series of experimental get-togethers that happened in the 60s, early 70s in Cuba. Here's one of the posters. Just look at that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so there's, you know, there's a history of experimental music and arts, artes plásticas in Latin America and North America. And yeah, I just really love this poster and I want to show everyone. Okay, Roldy says, I like it. I like you, Roldy. Ooh, Ramirez lost. Wonderful performer, musician, will be performing tomorrow. Catalin Diaz says, RGB para siempre. For real though, I've been reminiscing on going to shows as a teenager. You know, I know everyone's all cooped up and we're getting to think about our memories and our dreams. Speaking of, I wanted to show this book I got. It is Antología de Poetas Experimentales de México y España. Let's see right here. I want to see if we could try one of these poems out. These are all visual poems, so I think I'll describe it to you, and then you can look at it for yourself and see if it was effective, right? So let's turn to one of these poems. Let's see. Let me move my camera, make sure you guys can see. All right. So I'm going to describe the first poem. Let's try. Okay, we got one. So I won't show you. Okay, I won't show you. It's a white cup, and a holy figure peeks out. He looks down at the cup, his hood as black as his eyes. That's all I got. But here's the image. How do you guys think I did? You think I did pretty good at describing the poem? I think I did a pretty good job. All right, let's try another one. How about, ooh, this one's interesting. Okay. I would say these are two. Let's see, no peeking. Time in a shoe, leather, branded, brown. Shoelaces all made up. And then we have questions about books, but a butterfly is the punctuation. What do you guys think about that? These are really wonderful. Here, I'll show you what. Do you think I did a good job describing these two? I think they're pretty cute. I think my mom gave me this book. It's really wonderful. All right, we'll do one last one. Jordancito666 says, indeed. Ellie says, amazing. Shout out to Ellie all the way in Colorado. I hope you're having a good time. We'll have to go ice fishing once you're back in Michigan. Ooh, this one looks interesting. Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay. A Scrabble snail. Dots going around in circles. No words can be identified. How about that? Let's see that. If you can see, it's a snail made out of words and it's pretty good stuff. All right. I want to show you guys one more thing before we go back into watching videos. I'd love to know what you thought about those. The artists, if you'd like as well, reach out to them. Okay. So I'm going to do a couple drawings, and if you guess them right, I guess I'll mail them to you. Yeah, okay. So I won't make it too hard. But let's do this. Okay. So I'll draw this way. And you gotta guess it, okay? You can't just not guess. That's the game, right? So I'm gonna have to draw it backwards, but we'll do this. Okay. You guys can see that, okay? Let's see, are we getting any guesses what this is? And you can message me if you guess this, and I'll mail you this drawing. You get as many guesses as you want. This isn't a space for limitations, right? We're in an experimental festival. We're embracing failure. We are relaxing. We're creating. We're hanging out with each other. All right. Can you guys guess what this is? A sly fox, a cat. All right. Yeah, I was going for a cat, but this kind of looks like a domesticated fox. Courage the cowardly dog, curiosity's prey. So, Lashini kid, sly fox. Oh no, kababble. Anna, you got it. It's a sly fox. Bobcat. You know what? This kind of does look like a bobcat. If I do this, and then I get some fangs. Okay. Well, let's go sly fox. All right. We're going with the sly fox today, guys. Gato chino, fat cat. It's Andy's neighbor. Uh-oh. Moneybags cat. All right, here we go. Let's do another one. All right. This time I'll draw it towards. It's a little hard to draw it for you guys. Okay. What does that look like? Powerful cat from Dragon Ball. Super. Catra. Perrito. Yeah, I guess I should have gone into the game saying I can only really draw cats. So, another cat. Yeah, you got it. This is another cat. I'm going to name this one. So this one maybe was a cat named Fox. And this is a cat. What should we name this cat? This is the new game. What do we call Pitbull? What should we name this cat? Fat cat, bear, lol, a good boy. I want to name this cat. Let's see. That's my neighbor. I'm going to name this cat Webcam. That's a good name. Webcam cat. Beautiful. Fluff. Yes. Okay. Let's do one more. One more drawing. Let's try something different, right? Let's do something different, guys. Okay, how about we do something like, I got a little tune for you, something like this. Ooh, Plants is a good name. I should have gone with Plants. Webcam Plants. All right, let's do this one. Okay. I'll go slow. Here we go. What are we getting? Are we saying a tiger? No, it's not a tiger. Let's do something a little like this to make sure this guy doesn't look like a tiger. Okay, so his other foot comes here. Let's do. Wow. And let's do a little something like this. Maybe this will give you a clue. dog, puppy, pup, sly dog. I like sly dog, mailbox dog, Snoopy plotting. Yeah, I was going for a dog with a stinky butt dog, wishbone, oblong dog. Oh, hi, doggy. I just rewatched that movie. All right, that's enough fun. We're here to have more fun. Here we go. Can you see me again? I'm so happy you're here. All right, well, if anyone happens to want a drawing, just message me. That was a lot of fun. I love all these responses. Fart dog. Yeah. Smelly, not a cat. Snoopy on all fours. Pooch. Wishbone. Maybe this should be the stream. I just read types of dogs. Mailbox dog. Snoopy plotting. Okay. A wonderful couple of films. These two films are by one of them is a collaboration, and the other one is just one of the artists. It's Sol y Chasky, and the latter is Chasky, no? And they are a duo, really radical audio and video makers in New York. And yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah, anyway, so we'll see each other in a little bit. I'm gonna have a little bit of my snack. Oh, I didn't know it was from Switzerland. So, all right. Let's get weird.
maestro hasta este momento ha tratado de entablar el diálogo, quiere solucionar el problema. Lo que pasa es de que el gobierno no quiere el diálogo y con esa su oposición está haciendo de que las masas pobres, la mayor parte del pueblo en su conjunto en cuanto a la educación, se oponen a que los niños sigan educando. Por cuanto de que en este país donde mayor tiempo hace pues un paro los maestros, ¿no? Y esto por terquedad del gobierno. Y ahora, ¿qué es lo que ellos argumentan, no? Plantean de que el maestro está bien remunerado y que no debe hacer la huelga. Esa es la solución que da. Inclusive, en estos momentos, ha soltado al pueblo en su conjunto el decreto del fomento educativo, en la cual empeora la situación del maestro, ¿no? Va a haber mayor opresión, mayor exploración y con ese nefasto decreto quiere llegar a ese sindicato de los trabajadores de la educación del Perú. Es una empresa donde agrupa profesores primarios, secundarios, es uno solo. Ese es un objetivo, con el objetivo de que los maestros tengamos firmeza en continuar luchando, porque es el único camino en donde los maestros podemos contribuir con la oposición del gobierno. Exacto. Mayores desarrollos, mayores exploración del ejército, la aviación está tratando de aplanar el derecho que estamos unidos y maestros fallecidos, padres de familia, en este momento tenemos el estado de bienestar en diario, han declarado un estado de emergencia en Quito, en Cusco, y aquí prohíbe uno de los maestros para enfrentar estos sentimientos al pueblo. El objetivo de aquí en Ayacucho tenemos una profesional en esta conferencia de la acción de los 10 segundos de los segundos más modernos, ¿no? Y dentro de 10 días atrás, en este momento tenemos 8 profesores presos. Cada día detienen a profesores estudiantes padres de familia. En este momento también, en la zona rural, en la zona de Vista, o sea, todos los centros educativos. O sea, con eso ellos solucionan el problema. Tenemos maestros que han fallecido por cuanto de que las masas, con todas esas acciones de la reacción, nos apoyan.
En este momento tenemos el estado de sitio, o sea, han declarado el estado de emergencia en Hilo, en Cusco, y así prohíben que los maestros salgamos a pisar a las calles para expresar nuestros sentimientos al pueblo. Aquí en Ayacucho también tenemos una profesora que ha fallecido a consecuencia de la acción de las bombas del ejército más que todo, ¿no? Y dentro de 10 días atrás, en este momento tenemos 8 profesores presos. Cada día detienen a profesores estudiantes y padres de familia. En la zona rural, en la zona de Vista, o sea, todos los centros educativos. O sea,
Wasn't that awesome? Spectacular pieces. And yes, so the first piece is a collaboration by Sol y Chasky, and they're a duo. And second piece is it's just by Cheskino, and they, in our website, you can see an interview where they describe where they got that footage from. So it's, I believe, found footage, found as in, but like part of Chesky's family's like home footage from Peru from the 70s. Yeah, just really wonderful stuff. And yeah, we wanted to interview them, but we're just gonna publish the blog tomorrow. And up next we have some really exciting pieces. We have Connie Cavazos, Routine Maintenance. We have Andres Sanchez, his new album. This piece is a song off his new album. And then we have Vulgar Latin 2.0, Visit Gothic, Iberiqua, Ex Melanges, Heresi. Let me know how my Latin is. And yeah, then we have an interview with Maximiliano all the way. They're going to be transmitting all the way from Portland. All the way from Portland. Yeah, but during the break, I thought of something cool to show y'all. I don't know if you... I'm going to draw it. I don't know if you've seen this. We're going back to the drawing bit where you guess. And if you guess it correct, I'll mail you the drawing. But yeah, have y'all ever seen this? Let's see. I think it's something like this. And then... right? Something like that. And then... is it like this? Oh, wait, no, it's a little more like this, right? Just a pair of eyes. And then big nose, big smile. Looks like someone we know. Looks like a very good looking host. I wonder who that is. All right. Yeah, let's get this chat room roasting. Yeah, very middle school, huh? Yeah. I think it's a gang sign, so I didn't want to do it. Though, you know, I went to high school. Let me tell you a little something. I went to high school in Pace High School in Brownsville, Texas, and made a lot of friends. And then I went to McAllen High School, and I made a lot of friends there. But anyway, in Brownsville... yeah, I think that the S was definitely something. We need to see what you did there. Need. Oh, you didn't see that? Oh, that makes sense. Right? There we go. Look like me? Okay, here. Something else. One more, another thing. I promise. It won't be signs. Okay. Whoever can guess this gets the drawing. Puro 956, that's what's up. All right, here we go. Let's try this. Let's do something a little like, how about a little like this? Yeah, already a little too pointy, but we're gonna get into it. Okay. And then all right, we're getting there. What's the difference between Brownsville and McAllen? What's the difference between Brownsville and McAllen? I would say McAllen's more like the suburbs, and Brownsville's where you get an education. No. Oh yeah, I'm trying, but yeah, I would say McAllen's more like the suburbs. The food too. I feel like there's a lot of there's food everywhere. I don't know. Brownsville, you're close to Brownsville or Matamoros. Sly Rat. Ooh, close. Okay. Okay. This isn't gonna be. Okay, let's try that. That's got 2 eyes. Drag us. Lol. Cubist Fox. Spy versus Spy. Abstractor. That was the beginning of his Spy versus, yeah. Cubist Fox. Yeah, this is kind of like a Fox kind of vibe. Lassie. Fox with back hair. Yes. You are all too smart and deserving for me to try to trick you. Okay, I had one last drawing I wanted to try. And now I can't remember. Boy Scout Weasel, yeah. Fox too, yeah. All very true. Picasso Spirit Animal, yes. Let's try one more drawing. I don't really know. You know, sometimes it's hard to figure out what you want to draw, but you just got to be free and do it, right? Oh! Okay. Alright, here we go. Right. Draw a sad camera. Yeah. I could do that. All right. Can you guess what this is? Doug, jellyfish, SpongeBob, claws. Yeah. I'd say all. My inspiration for this are some loser. Yeah, you know, someone who missed out on this stream. Can't say it's us. Can't say it's the 32 people on Twitch right now. All right, before we go into our next segment, I want to try reading a couple more poems. I don't know if everyone got to play the poem game, but I have this experimental Poems from Mexico and Spain anthology, Ojos que sí ven. Check them out. I'm sure it's online. And so they're visual poems. I'm going to do my best to describe the visuals, and then I'm going to show it to y'all, and then, well, we can have a big laugh together. How about that? Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay. It's a kettle. No, a teacup. Maybe porcelain. It's too dark for me to see. Words fall out. Ragures quiero en plecho, feel good trans. It's a gibberish words, and the words make the tea kettle float. I think I did an okay job with that one. Let's show this. Here we go. Some inspiration. So the actual trail of things that are holding the tea kettle are words. Isn't that neat? Yum. Roldy says yum. It's a cool for sure. All right. Ooh, this one's a bit strange. Let me try to describe this next one. I don't know if I can. Okay. So it's a diamond, and it's 1 through 8, and then again to 1. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5, 6 and 6, 7 and 7, 8 and 8, and then again 7 and 7, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. All right, so I think we do this one here. Let's do this. A deck of cards. Oh, that's interesting. You know what? The diamond and the numbers would make it look like a deck of cards, but no, it's a triangle, a diamond made out of numbers. That's my phone number. Whoops! All right. Okay, how about... Okay, I'm going to read you an actual poem. A Yoko Ono, from Yoko Ono's Acorn. Let's actually, I don't think they're poems, they're instructions. Okay. Silent Piece 6. Send a note of appreciation to silent, courageous people you happen to have noticed. Parents, teachers, shopkeepers, street cleaners, artists, etc. Keep doing it. See what happens to the world. Isn't that nice? Here we go. The drawing. Yoko Ono has got to be my favorite Beatle. She's probably the best Beatle. You know, I think she doesn't get enough credit. She made that band. Yeah. Okay. So up next, we are going to have Routine Maintenance by Connie Cavazos. We are going to have Ma Greyhound by Andres Sanchez and Maximiliano's Vulgar Latin 2.0 Visigothic Iberiqua ex Melanges Heresi. And then we'll be joined by Maximiliano in a live interview. So please comment questions you might have. It'll be the last piece from this next segment. So it'll be fresh in our minds, fresh in our hearts. Let's see. I know you're in my heart. You're right here. All right. Enough messing around, drawing foxes and wonderful hosts. All right. Let's check it out.
Quizás, quizás, quizás. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperado y tú contestando. Quizás, quizás, quizás. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, pensando por lo que más tú quieras. Y yo desesperado y tú contestando. Quizás, quizás, quizás. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, pensando por lo que más tú quieras. ¿Hasta cuándo? ¿Hasta cuándo?
All right, everyone, how is everyone doing? Cool. Okay, so we have Maximiliano. They are transmitting live from Portland, and we're gonna do a little interview. Yeah, everyone can hear my audio. Okay. Ooh, comment sacrileges in all the best of ways. I think so too. So introducing Maximiliano. Hi, Maximiliano. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Yeah, thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm doing well, just relaxing on a Friday. But yeah, tell us a little bit. Okay, so in your blog, which is on our webpage, you mentioned you live in an anarchist jurisdiction of Portland. And I'm so curious about that. Could you tell me a little bit more about just how it's going in Portland and how you got, how your summer is going with everything?
Yeah, Portland's been, definitely interesting to be in during this time. Yeah, things are, now we're back in like a COVID lockdown currently. But yeah, stuff's been wild here. It's definitely been a year and a summer.
Yeah. Things are pretty strict up here in Michigan too. Everything's pretty much locked down. So I feel you on that. But yeah, we just got to see your piece. And I know you don't really consider your pieces to be, I guess, finished or one thing, but could you tell us a little bit about the process of making this piece and just your process with creating experimental work?
Yeah, I like to think of like my pieces as always being like generative. This like video I think like exists like for this showing, and I may like re-edit it down the road or like take parts out or add different parts. This video is also like a combination of like maybe like 2 different videos and then like some new material. So yeah, I'm always just like shuffling stuff around, recontextualizing, and then thinking about it again, because sometimes I'll come back to like a more original cut and I'll be like, oh yeah, this still
awesome. Yeah, the editing process never ends, huh? Awesome. Yeah, and so can you tell us a little bit about your collaborations? I know you work with you're pretty collaborative, and I just want to know more about what you're up to. And
yeah, I love like collaboration. I think that's like a big part of my practice for sure. Like I love hanging out with friends and people and meeting new people and making art together. So it like checks all those boxes at once. Yeah, I do a bunch of different collaborations. One of them, here in Portland, Nat Turner Project is like a curatorial project where like a fugitive Black radical like art space. We don't have like a physical location, but we put on like art exhibitions and other types of support for like artists of color here in Portland. And we've been around for a few years, and we do like a bunch of different things. We have like publications and stuff too.
Whoa!
And we have like a podcast.
Oh, cool! What's your podcast?
Our podcast is called Who All Gonna Be There, and you can find it on like all the podcast sites, services. But yeah, Nat Turner Project. And then I have another one that's like more of a video performance project, Rise and Fall. Well, Nat Turner Project is with Melanie Stevens, so shout out Melanie Stevens. And then Rise and Fall is with Jaleesa Johnston and Ruben Garcia Marufo. And that one's like more like performance, video performance, live performance collaboration.
Cool. Rad. We have a question in the chat coming from La Shiny Kid. Is performance part of your practice, or is it mostly pre-recorded media?
No, yeah, definitely performance is a huge part of my practice. Like live performance, I think I came to live performance before I started doing video work, and then like live performance led me to video. But I always use like my live performance stuff to like help make like generative content for video or even like zines or other media. Like now I've been like printing on fabric too, but it'll start with like maybe an image from like a live performance and then like edited or whatever, manipulated.
Cool. And I have a question. So there's a Gothic element to your work. Could you just tell us a little bit about that Gothic element or what draws you to it?
Yeah, I think about like this like black wave aesthetic, this like thinking about like Rococo, but then like a black like reclamation of it. Yeah, so I'm thinking about that and those like colors and this like color palette. That kind of is like darker and like more in purples and blues, for sure.
Awesome. Well, cool. Does anyone have any other questions? We'll let the chat roll a little. Yeah. So I know your interview is on our blog, but would you mind sharing your last dream? Please.
Yeah, I think for that question, I was like, I don't really remember my dreams that well. I feel like sometimes I have them. So maybe like some of the ones I remember more recently is not like specifically, but I remember like I feel like it was something reality show-esque. Maybe I was like in a house full of people and we were all trying to figure out something, but it was also like an element of reality show, like maybe we're gonna get voted out or something like that. But that's like maybe that was true. Maybe that was a dream I had.
Yeah, no, I believe it. Cool. I like the reality show aspect. I don't think I've ever dreamt. I've definitely dreamt I was on some sort of TV or some program, but not reality within my dreams. So that's an interesting concept. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Maximiliano. I hope you have a great night.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, and it's been great talking to you and being a part of this. And yeah, it's been cool to check out all of the other videos and stuff too. They've been amazing. Awesome.
Well, yeah, I encourage everyone to reach out to one another if you want to collaborate or know more about each other's work. Okay, great. Well, I'm going to introduce the next couple bits if you'll stay on this Zoom call with me. Let me see what I got. Next we have Stephanie Sanchez, Las Últimas de Sexo Grande, Ebony Bailey, Atolito con el Dedo, and we have Camila Garcia. So stick around, everyone. Thank you.
What's wrong, mi amor?
What is this?
It's your dinner.
This is not dinner.
It's your favorite.
My favorite. This is not my favorite.
I made it for you last night and you said, this is my favorite.
That was last night. Today is today. I need variety. I need not just rice. I need beans. I want a blue ball. Lime, I want lime one day. I want lemon the next day.
I've gotta go.
Frida!
Bueno. Ya me voy.
Detrás de la historia de la flor de Jamaica hay un pasado oscuro, o más bien, un pasado negro.
Estamos en un país donde nos enseñan que no hay negros.
La Jamaica y el tamarindo me traen recuerdos súper bonitos porque pues desde que era pequeña mi vida ha estado dividida entre la Ciudad de México y la Costa Chica de Guerrero. Yo siempre me he sentido mucho más cómoda estando en la costa. Estando en la ciudad siempre he sentido que pues sí, que definitivamente no encajo justo con lo que es ser una mujer mexicana.
Esta ciudad fue tomada, fue destruida, fue modificado el paisaje y todo eso se hizo con mano de obra. Esta mano de obra se trajo de África.
La chilena costeña. ¡Ajá! Parece que voy pa' cuenta.
Muchas gracias, Camila, por ser parte de este festival virtual Future Traditions y me encantaría saber un poco más sobre tu práctica artista, de escritora. ¿Cómo estás el día de hoy, Camila?
Muy bien, gracias. Gracias a ti por invitarme al festival. Estoy muy contenta de participar y muy bien, por acá hace un clima agradable, es un buen día.
Radical. Bueno, me encantaría saber un poco más sobre el video que tenemos en parte del video showcase, series pandémicas. Si nos puedes explicar un poco sobre tu proceso o cómo hiciste esta pieza de arte.
Sí, bueno, pues yo desde hacía mucho tiempo quería hacer algo con unas fotos antiguas de mis antepasados. Y me pareció que esta era la oportunidad perfecta, además porque todo el tema de las restricciones debido a la pandemia me indignó mucho, como toda la pérdida de las libertades individuales y las medidas tan abusivas y absurdas de los gobiernos de casi todo el mundo, porque pues en realidad no es solo acá en Colombia, ¿no? También en España, y bueno, en muchos países ha habido una serie de medidas que son súper absurdas. Entonces ya ahí tenía el tema y tenía las fotos y también siempre me ha gustado mucho la obra de Guadalupe Posada y también la de Remedios Varo y otros artistas mexicanos. Entonces quería hacer algo con esa estética y bueno, todo esto se juntó y fue la oportunidad perfecta para poder usar las fotos y también pues poner esas figuras de esqueletos y de calaveras que me recuerdan mucho a Guadalupe Posada. Y entonces, bueno, durante el confinamiento me puse a hacer la obra que es muy dispendiosa porque yo trabajo en Photoshop, es animación cuadro a cuadro y trabajo en la línea de tiempo. Entonces, pues siempre es un poco demorado como que requiere mucha dedicación para ir haciendo cada uno de los clips, ya después juntarlos. Y así fue como surgió Series Plandémicas. Sí, fue una buena oportunidad para denunciar todos esos atropellos que me parecen muy absurdos.
Sí, y mencionas Remedios Varo, y yo cuando veo tu trabajo me recuerda mucho al trabajo de Remedios Varo, algo, bueno, te describes como un alquimista visual, ¿no? Y ella tenía mucho la onda de alquimista también.
Sí, sí, bueno, yo me defino como alquimista visual por lo que uso como muchas técnicas diferentes, porque a veces intervengo fotos, otras veces hago stop motion, no solo hago videos, sino que en un tiempo hice también ilustración. Entonces me pareció que el término alquimista quedaba muy bien porque podía resumir toda esa variedad de técnicas distintas.
Sí, y bueno, yo encontré tu trabajo haciendo, bueno, buscando en el internet el archivo Moebius Animación, y sé que estás involucrada con el colectivo. ¿Nos podrías explicar cómo eres parte del colectivo Muy Padre? Que voy a poner un link en el blog, está muy padre su archivo.
Ah, sí, bueno, pues es que como que el grupo de gente que hace animación experimental acá es más bien limitado, entonces nos conocemos entre todos. Yo hice un diplomado en animación experimental en la Universidad Javeriana y ahí tuve una profesora que es una de las fundadoras de Moebius. Moebius lo que hace es reunir animaciones latinoamericanas, animaciones experimentales latinoamericanas, y las va subiendo a su plataforma para impulsar el trabajo de esos artistas, así como yo, que estamos haciendo pues animación un poco más, más de autor, no animación comercial, sino algo más artístico. Entonces, bueno, esta profesora me invitó a participar y a escribir también ahí sobre animación. Tengo un par de artículos que publiqué ahí, y también ahí pusieron 2 de mis animaciones, que son ya de hace, pues yo estoy haciendo animación hace 8 años, entonces las que están ahí ya son un poco más viejitas, son de hace como 5 años. Pero pues sí, es muy chévere, los invito a que vean la página porque es un buen catálogo de artistas de toda Latinoamérica.
Sí, totalmente. Y mencionas el artículo que escribiste y también tienes una práctica como escritora. ¿Tienes 2 libros?
Sí, tengo 2 libros. Uno es de microrrelatos, es un libro ilustrado de microrrelatos, y el otro es de cuentos cortos. Sí, es que el cuento es mi género favorito, siempre he leído sobre todo cuento y también escribo cuento. Pues ahorita no tanto, la verdad es que me dediqué mucho más a la animación y eso le ha restado mucho tiempo a la escritura. Pero hubo una época en que sí escribí mucho más, y igual es algo que siempre está ahí, siempre estoy como esperando el momento de poder escribir otra vez, y ocasionalmente escribo algún cuento y lo publico en alguna revista en internet o lo envío a convocatorias. Entonces, sí, en realidad yo primero, como que a mí me conocieron primero más por los 2 libros que por la animación. La animación sí llegó un poco después.
Uh-huh. Bueno, muchas gracias por ser parte del festival y por tomar el tiempo.
De artistas muy interesante.
Gracias. Bueno, regresamos al broadcast.
Listo.
All right. What did you guys think of my interview skills? So yeah, a little bit about that interview in case maybe you don't speak Spanish. Yeah, I found that film through a really cool experimental animation archive named Movies Animación, and Camila is so cool. Thank you for being part of this. And I think her animations of old family portraits on Photoshop, just frame by frame animation, are really whimsical and delightful, and they actually remind me a lot of one of my favorite artists, Remedios Varo, and yeah, it was so great talking to her. And also thank you to Ebony, who's on the chat. Yeah, what a wonderful... Ebony's currently working on a film called Con mi gente. You should check that out. She is a very talented documentary filmmaker, currently in Mexico. Originally from California, we found out in the chat. But yeah, her work is just phenomenal as well. And who could forget Stephanie St. Sanchez, who was the running nun down the hall? Yeah, Stephanie, one of my favorite filmmakers out of Houston, Texas. Stephanie, I love you. She puts on a couple film festivals in Houston, and I was invited to her film festival last year. And I watched films of old floppy disk homoerotic pornographic images collaged together, as well as a couple of German films of people making pancakes, pooping out of their butt, and one called Yellow Taste, which was a forest where people were just peeing on each other. All radical stuff. I mean, really, you know, how can you get any more out there? And Stephanie, after that festival, actually, I drove home to Austin in the middle of the night. And man, those back roads in Houston, you could really get murdered out there, huh? There wasn't a car for hours. It was just a long road. And actually, I would really love to read Stephanie St. Sanchez's, in her interview, which is on our blog, on our webpage, she answered her, not her last stream, but one of her favorite ones, one of the she cannot forget. So I'd love to read it for y'all. Truth be told, I've been dipping into the melatonin as of late, and although the dreams are vivid and wackadoodle, I can't remember a single thing once I wake up. I would like to share one I will never forget. I'm in space, in my space car, in outer space. I pull up to a Dairy Queen on a distant planet, and I am desperate for a large Dr. Pepper extra ice. William Cat cuts me off at the drive-thru and orders the last Dr. Pepper of the galaxy. He drives off laughing his curly blonde locks, mocking me in the space wind. Fuck that puto William Cat. Isn't that a wonderful dream? All right. So we got, you know what? I thought we were going to be up till like 1 a.m. today, but we have just 2 more videos to stream. And yeah, I've had a really great time streaming. I was quite nervous at first, I will say. You know, it's kind of wild, this COVID, you know, everyone being inside, you can't perform. But live streaming, you got to try it out. It's still kind of nerve-wracking. Okay, so the next couple videos we are showing, one of them is Bruja by the artist Pájaros Sin Alas. And the last one is actually one of my new short films, or a short I made. It's titled I Dream of Emma and Tony Johns. And yeah, it's something I'm experimenting with. It's like rascuache video aesthetics and my own personal home footage and dreams. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm really into dreams. Not interpreting them. I don't really know what your dreams mean. I just like hearing them. But before we cut to that, I'm going to do one last drawing. Oh, I also have an announcement. We have an unofficial after party, which I will let you know about too. And we have another after party tomorrow. So, all right. I'm going to do one last drawing. Ooh, Rocio says she remembers all her dreams. Well, lucky you, you know. I try to remember my dreams. One of my favorite dreams, when I was a child, I used to dream that I would become a cloud and float in my dreams. I guess it's like a flying dream, but I was a cloud. Which is nice. Okay, so let's do one last drawing. If you guys can guess what this is, I'll mail it to you. So let's try. I'll hit you up. Thanks, Rocio. Please, I'm really trying to learn more about dreams and how people dream. Let's see if you can guess what this is. There you go. Bull. I've been having a lot of dreams about video games. Ooh, I like that, Ebony. A butt. This is not a butt. I wonder who could guess what this is. A cat. A cat rin. Doggy, dog, dog. Hi, Phoebe. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Phoebe Gleckner here on the chat. Cat. Meowth. Dog. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a cat. It's supposed to be the Sly Fox again. I was just trying to be malicious again. I think I got... Do I have one more drawing out? Oh, here, I'll draw something. You can't really guess what this is. This is just something I like to draw. I don't know if this person came to me in my dreams or... It's based off an old archetype in theater, the Pierrot, the sad clown. But, if you can guess it, that would be cool. These are the eyes. That. And then... Oh, his shoulder's a little big. All right. Recently, a tooth of mine was like crumbling in my mouth, and also a bunch of front teeth had gone and then started growing back. Roldy, that sounds like the thing in college you used to talk about. Do you remember you used to call me about a toothache you had? Bunny, bringing it back, bunny guy, rad bunny. Yes, this is a bunny in a latex mask with like a Pierrot outfit. I have a better drawing of it. I don't know who he is. I guess it's me. Here it is in front of the moon. So Pierrot was a clown who was in love with Clementine, but her boyfriend was the Harlequin, who's the popular cool guy who could sing. And Pierrot's only friend was the distant moon. I think David Bowie did a couple of series based off Pierrot. Moose Clown McKillity. Oh shit, it's from a children's book? Maybe we don't know. Oh, his little shoes. That's neat. Thank you. Yeah, I think it looks like me. All right, so let's go on to our last part of our segment. I've had such a good time. I'm so happy all of you are here. We should do this more often, right? Let's get together, you know? Saw the little shoes. Thanks, Connie. Yeah, okay. So this next piece, I believe Pájaro Sin Alas is from Ciudad Juárez, and he is an independent musician. I saw his piece. I saw him perform in a show. I opened for Juan Juárez last year, and yeah, Pájaro Sin Alas was there, and he was so cool. And I also saw A.J. Ortiz's work, which was earlier, and he has a great piece about gentrification in Austin. Check out his YouTube. Yeah, and then the last piece is my dream. Now, feel free to tell me what you think the dream about. I think it just makes me laugh. You're a great host. You know, that is really kind of you. Thank you. Well, you are deserving of a great host, so so glad we're all hanging out. All right. Pájaro Sin Alas coming up.
las estrellas los sueños dibujan. Mujer del desierto, libre como el viento. Ella tiene todas las armas y los conocimientos. Una con la luna, ella es brillante y eterna como la arena de las dunas. Mueve la marea, ella es la primavera. Conjuro de tu mira, capturaron mi vida entera. Río de amor, caudal de pasiones. Muéstrame un segundo los secretos escondidos a nosotros los hombres. Deslumbrado por tu magia, ya nada me sorprende y todo me da nostalgia. Soy un simple ser de carne y hueso, una diosa de visita con caminos por trazar en universo. Ella es bruja y por la noche sobre las estrellas los sueños dibujan. Mujer del desierto, libre como el viento. Ella tiene todas las armas y los conocimientos. Una con la luna, ella es brillante y eterna como la arena de las dunas. Mueve la marea, ella es la primavera. Conjuro de tu mira, capturaron mi vida entera. Desde hace días solo vivo en soñar en un momento de volverte a besar. Tal vez sea mi necesidad emocional y tenga que trascender la masculinidad. Aprendí a venerar lo que jamás vendrá. Aprendí en aceptar lo que nunca será. Consumo de cuerpos o extraños encuentros. Pues la verdad no sé, pero hay que mirar para adelante que el tiempo se va. Yo solo quiero verte sonreír. Te doy mi ser para eso incidir. Soy nada y nadie, tan solo un ente que canta para existir. Si quieres algo de mí, háblame y sabes yo voy a ti, mujer. Ella es bruja y por la noche sobre las estrellas los sueños dibujan. Mujer del desierto, libre como el viento. Ella tiene todas las armas y los conocimientos. Una con la luna, ella es brillante y eterna como la arena de las dunas. Mueve la marea, ella es la primavera. Conjuro de tu mira, capturaron mi vida entera. Desde hace días solo vivo en soñar en un momento de volverte a besar. Tal vez sea mi necesidad emocional y tenga que trascender la masculinidad. Aprendí a venerar lo que jamás vendrá. Aprendí en aceptar lo que nunca será. Consumo de cuerpos o extraños encuentros. Pues la verdad no sé, pero hay que mirar para adelante que el tiempo se va.
Televisa presenta.
Lo que pasa es que algunas personas con discapacidad se autolimitan de hacer por miedo o sus mismos familiares los limitan. Y es eso lo que les impide hacer cosas, no su problema.
Ser el primer síntoma de unas encías enfermas, inflamadas, que pueden...
Amor, tranquilo, no te voy a molestar.
Y provocar la pérdida de un diente sano.
Mi suerte estaba echada, ya lo sé. Y sé que hay un torrente dando vueltas por tu mente, amor. Lo nuestro solo fue casualidad. La misma hora, el mismo
Visita a tu dentista y empieza a usar nueva...
Hey, I'm just calling because I kind of had a weird dream last night. So, I'm at my grandmother's house, my dad's mom, the one who taught him how to play piano.
Este órgano lo tocó tu papá. Sí, aquí arriba.
She's mostly been deaf and blind for most of my life. And I don't know, maybe you've heard me on the phone yelling the same word over and over again, or trying different words and seeing if maybe that is a better way for her to understand it in her head. Well, anyway, I'm at her house. I don't know if it's because of the volcano nearby or because of pollution, but there's always ashes at her house.
¿Para misa nada más? ¿Nada más o para misa?
Nada más, no, nada más.
Well, also, I'm a present day self. So I'm like, Natalia, you know, September 26, 2020, I'm 27 years old, and I'm drinking a glass of water. And she comes in through the door and in a wheelchair, which she normally doesn't have a wheelchair. And there's also not an elevator in the apartment building, so she lives on the 4th floor. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm kind of wondering, but she's really excited. I mean, she's really excited. And she was at a community gathering. She's kind of been a hermit for most of my life, so I guess I'm just kind of surprised and wondering if this is maybe someone she was before whatever happened. Llega mi padre y se ríe sobre las llantas en la silla de ruedas de mi abuela. He notado que son azul. Veo las llantas, pero no me río, no es nada gracioso. Ella no se enfada, me cuenta sobre su día y la actividad de comunidad que ha atendido. And then the mood kind of becomes like damp and kind of, yeah, it's kind of, I feel like I'm engulfed in the apartment and like there's always humidity on the cement walls or like the vintage carpet. And I kind of start feeling this sticky sensation.
Es el cereal integral, en hojuelas tostaditas, elaboradas con trigo entero y su fibra. Delicioso. Ya lo ves, la gente que quiere sentirse bien se identifica con
Now I'm standing in a moving train, and I'm peering over the skyline that kind of reminds me of Chicago. And I'm careful with my cup of water, so I have my cup of water, and I look towards the front of the train, and I see this guy named Tony Johns. I don't know Tony Johns, but I follow him on Snapchat and I watch his videos. He's self-described a 6'4", 100% Italian ladies man from Salt Lake City.
You know, like deadass though, like breakups are hard, don't get me wrong, ladies and gents, playboys and playgirls. Woo! Breakups are hard, but you gotta realize, for, you know, a sexy Italian boy like me, the most fucking drop-dead gorgeous guy in this motherfucking state of Utah, if I can get any girl in the state, deadass, we a party. No shame, no game, baby. Want that old bowler, that young buck, baby, cause I'm that young buck. We a party, deadass. Woo!
And I think he's just kind of hilarious. He's like this party guy who has like this bad boy streak and just seems to always be enjoying the nightlife in Utah. So I see him in front of the train and he's like recording himself and having a good time. And I think there's like shop girls with him. And I look back out towards the skyline and I notice there's like a woman standing next to me. and I can feel my breath inside my mask. I look over at her, and she kind of looks like a Midwestern older white lady, kind of, you know, what like Europeans think of American tourists. And she keeps looking over at the skyline and tells me that she studied genetics at a research institution that we're, I guess, peering over. And she points to this one building that has like all this construction around it. It's kind of like Victorian looking. And she's surprised at how much is being built. And she even says, "I can't believe how much it's grown." And I look back towards Tony Johns.
Woo! Just got out of jail. Woo! The footsteps, baby, let's go. It's the weekend. It is like 7 o'clock, baby. I just got out of jail.
And he's still having a good time. And I kind of wonder if I envy his carefree attitude. You know, his ability to just be himself. I look back towards the window, and the skyline is gone. It's this tiny figure to the right, like the train's headed the other way. And now the window divides me and this desert. It's somewhere West Texas. And I see a big mount afar, and I think about how beautiful the desert is. Anyway, I look towards the left. I see where this train is headed anyway. And this kind of forest vegetation starts to take over. But afar, I see a meadow that's kind of glowing under the setting sun. Right. Oh, you can hear me. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah. So I'll wait till the chat. There's a lag, so I'll wait till everyone's back in with me. Thanks, Andy. Andy says bravo, bravo, and gracioso, so good. Thank you. You know, I think both those pieces were good too. I liked Pájaros y Nalas's work. You can support him. Follow him on SoundCloud, on YouTube. Check out all his work. And yeah, what do you think that dream's about? I'm curious to know. Well, anyway, before we get even into that, I just want to let everyone know there's an unofficial after party. We will have an official Zoom after party tomorrow, but a really cool collective of Latinx dance music people are having a. Well, here's the meeting ID, and it gets awesome. I went to one of these parties and Zoom parties, just a good time. So check it out. I'm leaving it on the screen so you can check it out. Thank you, Phoebe. Phoebe says she could watch this 30 times easily. Well, I'm a big fan of your work too, Phoebe Gleckner's work. Check it out. Amazing comic book artist, cartoonist, illustrator. And we have Josue Ramirez, who is, I think you're in the Rio Grande Valley. I don't even know where you are anymore. You move around. I mean, it's always in the valley, but just phenomenal. We had Andy. Check out Andy's new album. Andres Sanchez also has a podcast called Blast, which is an acronym for a very long collection of words, and a independent record label named U-Punk. So check it out. And yeah, so here's the after party. Let me get that out of here. We will have an after party tomorrow. The theme is futuristic speakeasy, like a speakeasy. And, you know, I think that's pretty avant-garde. I don't really know what that looks like. I don't know what I'll wear. I guess you'll just have to find out. But yeah, come join us. It'll be a great time to just kind of hang out and talk. You can also bring this theme in with your Zoom background, so futuristic speakeasy vibes. Andy Blast stands for Blistering Listens and Strange Sounds. Thank you. Yeah, really, really cool podcast. It's on I listen to it on Mixcloud. Interviews a lot of artists from the Rio Grande Valley. Futuro Conjunto, who we had one of their pieces on this stream, was recently interviewed. I believe so. I saw it. And yeah, the last one I heard was the Halloween one. Yeah, and then so tomorrow we're going to be streaming Jose Martinez's artist talk before our showcase. He's working with like electroacoustic stuff. If you missed Angelica Negron's live stream, it's on our YouTube today. She's basically using MIDI controllers with plants and creating data sounds through that. And she's also in a very cool band called Balloon, which I saw at South by Southwest in 2018. They played at Mexicarte Museum. Shout out festivals, IRL. And yeah, then we'll have the showcase, which is Las Raras, which I'm part of that collective. We have members in Miami, Austin, Detroit, and they're doing a collaboration with Tambores. And then Jose Martinez has a really cool video dance performance. So tomorrow's a lot more about like dance too. And Sunday has a really cool like dance performance. And then lastly, Angelica Negron. Okay, I know because I do the broadcast, but I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. It's really cool. It's like plants making sounds through the water that's in them. Very, very cool. And then Sunday we have a live stream with Erica Sauceda, which is Experimental Dance Works. Very cool. And Nudo, who is from also, I think, Eagle Pass. They're in Austin now, but close friends with AJ and Pájaros Sin Alas. And lastly, we have Maria Chavez, who she's amazing. She did a lot of work with like playing, like stacking broken records on top of each other and creating these wonderful soundscapes. And I believe she hasn't been like doing that anymore because this new piece is really different. It's she has really cool noise kind of. Yeah, Maria Chavez is on Sunday. Cool. Well, I've been having a lot of fun hanging out with you. I don't want it to end. We got 8 more minutes till it's 3 hours that we've been streaming, which, let's break this record. Maybe I'll do one more drawing. No. Let's do a poem. We have a whole anthology of experimental poems, and we only did like 3. Okay. So I will do my best to describe a visual poem in this anthology of Mexican and Spanish poems. And then I will show you the actual product. And this is something, you can do too. I used to do this with my very close friend, Maddie. We used to just sit around our apartment and put things together and try to make it into a poem just to pass the time. Okay, here we go. Water dove on a nest of words, curiosities, things we should have done, planets. The dove could be, maybe it's not water, maybe it's glue. Frente a tanto lujo, un reino cerrado. Debía de ser un niño. All right, let me show you what it looks like. There, so the dove looks like it's made out of water. And then we got a nest full of poems. These artists did a really wonderful job of creating objects out of sentences. All right, next poem. We'll do one last poem. Ooh, this one's difficult. Okay. Let's take a challenge. I could take a challenge. Let's do it. Girando, 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 girando. En flor, en flor, en flor. The letter L, but it kind of has a monocle. Obra mis brazos. Al aire. Abro mis brazos. Empiezo a bajar con el agua a cuestas para que tenga sentido el aire. Que la hora abánica y la callara cuando yo ponga mis cuadros pies sobre esta tierra blanca, oculto bajo la exclamación de las hojas impenetrables. You know, it also kind of looks like a bird. One of like the angry birds. Let's see, do you think so? Oh, wonderful. Voy mano en la tierra, pongo mi cañica blanca. Una ronda de niños grita, lanza. Una agüita me sigue, la persigo, se oculta, gira. Se rueda, salta el sol. Con flor adentro mis manos se elevan, vulgar e índice, dispara su vientre. Su alma se derrama en salmos de infancia. Infancia. This one's kind of neat. That one you could actually read. So cool. All right. Does look bird-like. Yes. Oh, you know, and Roldan being on the stream, Roldan and I go well way back, and we used to sleep in cars in high school because we would drive down from McAllen to Brownsville for shows, and well, I think we only did that once. And I have a memory of us walking across town very late at night, and I think telling all our parents that we stayed at people's houses, but we just decided to walk around town at night. Yeah, thank you for joining, Roldan. I hope you're well. Hope you're hitting up your studio. So many shenanigans, yeah. It's great to connect with friends during these times. You know, in December, it's a pretty interesting month besides COVID, besides the holidays, maybe, you know, with restrictions. I think we should just kind of do virtual get-togethers with people who make you feel happy, and you know, you deserve it. Everyone here deserves to be happy and hang out. Oh, they're turning the field we walked through into a road. I think I saw that when I went to go visit my dad. Oh, I will tell you all, so I'm from Texas. I'm from Mexico, and I've lived in Texas. And I'm in Michigan right now, doing my master's, and I've been doing the snow activities, and I just want to tell you all about a routine I engaged in. I engaged with the ritual of cleaning your windshield from the snow and ice, and it's not as easy as you would think. It's you got to clean the front, you got to clean the actual like mirrors. I got in the car, I could do those things. You got to clean the back too, so I had to get out of the car and clean the back. So just in case you're gonna want to come visit me in Detroit sometime in the next year, just, you know, letting you know what life is like here. Wonderful. But yeah, the snow is, it sounds like you're stepping on cotton balls, and the shapes it makes are more round than, you know, I guess it's like water, but it also has the wonderful feature of when it snows, there isn't sound the way that there's sound when it rains. When it snows, it's like a quiet wind. It's really, really wonderful. Gotta get the dollar ice scrapers at the car wash. Yeah, you know, a couple of people were telling me they use credit cards. They use just things that are just kind of around. yeah, the pitter patter of the rain isn't in the snow. Maybe in a more slushy snow. We've been having a little bit more of a wet snow since the beginning of the snow season. But check in with me in January and see how I feel about it. Maybe I've had my snow fill. But yeah, okay. Well, we're coming up at 3 hours, our 3-hour stream, our 3-hour hangout, and thanks everyone for joining. I'm gonna put up that after party if you're still feeling the energy from this stream, this chill vibe. This is gonna be a lot more of a perreo, and if you're unfamiliar with a perreo, I think you should definitely check it out then. Yeah, I'm gonna drive home and probably log into that after party, crack open a cold lemonade, the Honeycrisp Apple Basil Vibes, not sponsored, and you know, probably finish I didn't get to eat my banana during the stream, but this was one of my snacks. So yeah, thank you so much, and thank you, Andy, Universal Punk. Thank you so much. This was awesome. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Andy, for letting me show one of your new films with your new album. And thanks to everyone. I hope I see you tomorrow. I'll be on the chat too, so let's chat. And tomorrow, let me just take this off so it's not confusing. Tomorrow, after party, futuristic speakeasy after our stream. Come join. We're gonna be changing our backgrounds. I'm gonna be trolling people and copying their backgrounds. You know, maybe they'll let me read more poems. I think it's more of a party, but I think maybe we'll make our own poems. Jordancito, banana bread ingredient. Cool. I got my handle of whiskey. I'm ready. Georgia Labs. Hey, Georgia. We're going to say that. Yeah, Georgia, also really great artists. There's so many. Y'all really connect, collaborate, reach out to one another, and, you know, have a good night because you deserve it. You really, really do. And thank you. Thank you, Josue. And yeah, this is goodbye. Can't say it wasn't fun, and yeah, maybe we should do more live streams together. That would be great. All right, I'm rambling. Bye, everyone.